Okay, so sorry we had to pause on that last video, but we'll finish these last three out. So symmetric property, if A is equal to B, then B is equal to A. So in this case, we're just basically saying that one, doesn't matter which side of the equal sign that things are on. So if x is equal to 6, then I can also say that 6 is equal to x. And that's a basic statement that you know, but it's called the symmetric property. It means that we can flip things from one side of the equal sign to the other. So if two values are equal, it does not matter which side of the equal sign they're on as long as they are opposite of each other. That's all that matters. Okay, so keep that in mind. That'll come in handy when we want to flip things over to the other side of our equals or our equation. So then we have the transitive property, and this one sounds more complicated than it really is, but if A plus B is equal to C and C is equal to D plus E, then we can say that A plus B is equal to D plus E. And so basically, let's try this with numbers. It might make it a little bit simpler to understand. If 2 times 4 is equal to 8, we all agree that that's a true statement. And we also agree that 8 is equal to 4 plus 4. Then by the transitive property, 2 times 4 has to be the same thing as 4 plus 4 because both of them are equal to 8. So that is what the transitive property is saying. We have two different things that are equal to the same thing, then those two things have to also be equal. Again, sounds more complicated than it really is. Just keep that in mind as we work through some of these properties. So if two sets of equal statements share a common equal value, then all three values must be equal. That's the basics of the transitive property. Okay, and then the last one is the zero property of multiplication, which just says that anything times 0 is equal to 0. And we know that. So any value multiplied by 0 is 0. It's a basic property, but it does sometimes help weed out some of our simplification process. Alright, so we're going to talk a little bit more about how to use these in the next video.